Welcome back to day 2 of the Augusta National Women's Amateur. I'm Amanda Balionis. For those just tuning in, yesterday play was called due to inclement weather, so 29 women had to come back first thing this morning and finish up their first round. Conditions were much cooler and windier than we were seeing in round 1. This is Karen Fredgard on the 17th, coming off 3 bogeys in her previous 4 holes, but that certainly was not going to slow her down. She poured in a 20-footer there, and then on 18, trying to end in back-to-back circles, and gets the job done. The sophomore out of the University of Houston ended her first 18 tied for the lead. Tied with Lynn Grant, a name that you might be familiar with. Grant, remember, teed off in the final group on Saturday at the U.S. Women's Open, marking the first time that's happened since Michelle Wie did it in 2005. Herself alongside Caitlin Papp. That's a pretty nice title to hold there as she sticks it close on the 15th, and then this for a birdie on 18 to also join for a share of the lead. She is second in the World Amateur Golf rankings. Lynn Grant trying to get the victory. So there's plenty of experience at the top in big-time events as Fredgard and Grant are tied at 2 under par. Rose Zhang, the top amateur in the field, sitting at 1 under, and plenty of serious competitors right on their heels. So this is when it gets good. The second round is already underway, and the only big question remaining is not so much if there's going to be a playoff, but when it's going to be after the second round and how many women are going to be a part of it. Because remember, only the top 30 competitors work their way into the final round at Augusta National. Any players tied for the few remaining positions will move into a sudden death playoff after the completion of round 2 play, with the order of holes being the 10th, 11th, 17th, and 18th at Champions Retreat. So if there are 10 players tied for the remaining 8 spots, for instance, all players will tee off on number 10. If 5 of those players birdie the first playoff hole, while 4 par and 1 bogeys, the birdie players are in, the bogey player is out, and the 4 pars move on to the next hole, and so on until we have exactly 8 to round out the field. One of the cool things about earning an invitation to the Augusta National Women's Amateur is that every single one of these competitors gets a practice round on Friday, but every woman in the field has told me what they really want is to be able to compete on this iconic stage on Saturday with a chance to win. I can promise you every single athlete came into this week thinking, why not me, in terms of adding their names to the history books.
Oh my gosh, I've been dreaming of it. I'm so excited. I know I've seen it so many times on TV, but I feel like getting to go down there in person would be an experience like no other.
So excited. It's unreal. I honestly can't put it into words. You know, growing up as a girl, you don't really dream about playing Augusta because, you don't think that's possible. So to actually be here and to actually know that I'm going to play Augusta in a couple days is surreal.
I'm just really excited to kind of step foot out there and be at the pinnacle of golf. It'll be really exciting.
It's a dream that every kid has growing up, even if you're not a golfer, and so just soaking in every single moment of it. I'm just so excited.
I've grown up watching all my heroes play that, and so to finally be here, it's just like a dream come true.
I don't think it ever would not be special. It's just knowing the history behind Augusta and all the Masters events. It's just so awesome that we have the chance to get out there.
Oh, it certainly is so exciting. Coming back here is just so prestigious, and there's so much history behind this golf course. So I think anyone coming back here at least 10 times would be just as excited.
That's it for now, but remember to follow along with all of the action and news at amwagolf.com and also on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at AmWaGolf.